Another day, another video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we are starting a brand new series. It is called Euphoria. You've probably seen it. It's been all over the internet recently. Apparently season 2 is better than season 1, which is madness because did Zendaya not win an Emmy award for this season? That gets me excited to obviously witness the acting. But I have no idea what this storyline's about. I kind of been told that is it visually shocking? I don't know if people mean that in terms of like deaths or like sex scenes, or if it's getting its attraction because of obviously like nudity, you know, like the way Game of Thrones kind of did. You know, that when that first kicked off and obviously everybody was getting drawn into it, it was because it was so different. And you know, all the deaths and all the killing and all the sex scenes and all the nudity, everybody was like so engaged, like, wow, have you seen this new thing? And I feel like, I don't know, this has kind of got the same vibes to it. It's winning loads of awards. I mean, everybody on Instagram, they're getting like 2-3 million likes per picture, which is crazy. So everybody seems to be loving it. I seen like a TikTok of one of the guys. Is he called Fez? I don't know if he's called Fez in real life or Fez in the show. Saying that, I don't know, like 2 years ago he was waiting tables, and now look at him, mate. He's a mainstream star. And it just shows that anybody with the right time, you know, give the right role or just given the chance can succeed in anything that they put their mind to. So it's great to see, and I'm obviously excited to see what his character is you know, like is in this program. So I'm really excited. Thanks for everybody for recommending it. Hopefully it pops off. You know, if it is like loads of nudity and loads of you know, madness stuff that we can't stick on the YouTube, then you can watch the full episodes in the description below. Every time they do get released onto the YouTube, they are free. I open it up on the Patreon, so you can click on that and you can watch it every episode. Like I said, whether it's this Euphoria, whether you've been watching Teen Wolf, Vampire Diaries, you know, Lucifer, all of the other stuff that we've got on the channels, you know, Bridgerton's coming, and all that exciting stuff. So I'd like to thank every single person that has obviously give today's video a chance. Hopefully, if you've not seen this series, then you're going to get hooked and engaged just like I hopefully am. And like I said, this is season 1. If it's good, we're going to season 2. And yeah, we'll keep steamrolling ahead as and when they do get released in the present day. So thanks so much, everybody. This is episode 1 of Euphoria. This is the pilot. Hopefully it's good. And let's jump into today's episode.
I was once happy, content, sloshing around at my own private primordial pool. I put up a good fight, but I lost.
Oh.
I was born 3 days after 9/11. My mother and father spent 2 days in the hospital, holding me under the soft glow of the television. And then, without warning, a middle-class childhood in an American suburb.
I'd say she's suffering from obsessive-compulsive disorder,
It's not like I was physically abused,
attention deficit disorder,
or had a shortage of clean water,
general anxiety disorder,
or was molested by a family member.
and possibly bipolar disorder.
Creative people have struggled with the same things you struggle with.
Like who? The world moved fast and my brain moved slow.
Okay.
And every now and then, if I focus too closely on the way I breathe, I die. Until every second of every day you find yourself trying to outrun your anxiety. At some point you make a choice about who you are and what you want. I didn't build this system, nor did I fuck it up.
Oh, what an interesting start to the show. Do you not think, honestly? Well, straight away you could tell that it's graphic there, because the guy's actually got a porno on his phone that you can physically see, so that's new. But also, quite a lot of swearing. I never swear in front of my parents, ever, mate, literally ever. Her and her younger sister, it looked like, was just popping the swear words out in front of the mum. Very interesting. This show seems like it's going to be maybe deep. That's what I could say from a first glance, like very deep, which is interesting. She was just like showing there from being a kid, she's being diagnosed with all these different things. But it's interesting, isn't it? Because it just shows that people can't control what happens to the bodies and stuff like that. She's literally got no control of it, yet she's been diagnosed with all these things at such a young age, and it's just mental, isn't it? Like, literally, sometimes like it deals with different things than everybody else, and you've got bigger hurdles to overcome. But I'm excited to see how it goes, mate. It seems really interesting so far. Oh, is she doing a line now?
That moment when your breath starts to slow. And every time you breathe out all the oxygen you have, and everything you feel and wish and want to forget, it all just sinks. I remember the first time it happened to me, I got so scared I wanted to call 911, go to the hospital and be kept alive with machines and apple juice.
I do love programs with narrations. That's why I'm a big fan of you. I love it when Joel speaks.
I spent a good portion of the summer before junior year in rehab. God grant me these
Oh.
serenity to accept the things I cannot change.
Was it their own reflection in that coffin just then? It's like their old self had died or something.
Growing? Hell? Hey.
Mate, I'm thinking when she's going to school, she's going to go into all this madness, drinking, partying, drugs and everything. That's what this is going to be, this show.
I had no intention of staying clean, and Jules had just moved to town.
Some new girl in town that I think you gonna be friends with. She came in yesterday looking all Sailor Moon and shit. How you feeling?
I mean, ever since I gave my life over to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, things have been like really good. I'm fucking with you, Fez.
Shit.
Nice.
I don't judge.
I thought your ass was dead. So what the fuck you want?
Yo, how old's this kid?
What is it?
Is she seeing this girl or what? Or is she actually there with her?
I don't know. Shit's been blowing up in Tampa, and mad people like to fuck on it.
Yo, that kid, man, I can't believe it. He looks well, man.
The whole world's gonna be talking about how McKay threw the grimiest fucking banger in the summer,
I don't know, bro. You know my mom is real OCD. She notices the smallest shit.
Yo, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Right here. Yo, how about you coming right on this dick?
Oh, Nate, chill, bro. Come on, man.
Mad how people talk like that in real life. You know what I mean? How can you speak to
Jules
people
moved
like
from
that?
the city to the suburbs after her mom and dad got divorced.
Even my areolas look weird.
No.
But like the edges though.
I like, shut the fuck up, Maddie.
Disgusting. I literally look disgusting. Nate just like totally ruins my confidence. You know when somebody just constantly criticizes like everything about you?
Yep, that's like every guy.
Dad, stop being a pervert. We're literally like all naked.
She literally was all like a second ago.
Where were you? Going to eat? What do you mean you went to eat? What? What? You're not leaving this house until you take a drug test. I just peed.
Yeah, it must be hard being a mum like to somebody like that. I'm not saying she's a bad person, but you know,
No.
trying to get them on the straight and narrow is going to be really hard.
The first is simple. Stop doing drugs. Yeah, fucking right.
What's that? Someone selling the piss?
Get a non-drug addict friend of his for you.
Hey, Rue.
Hey, I need a favor. The side effects of this option?
Judgment from your mates.
How long have you been back?
5 days.
Oh, new chapter.
Here's that eyeliner.
Thanks. I wish we could do this in a way that wasn't a complete invasion of my privacy.
Well, you lost your right to privacy after your overdose.
Yo, it's well deep this show, isn't it, mate? Literally. Oh, we've gone to a flashback when she's found her. Yo, imagine finding your sister like that, mate. What would you do?
If I could be a different person, I promise you, I would. Okay, Mom. Yeah, can I spend the night at Lexi's tonight? Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, she's lucky she got out of that one, but this just highlights, doesn't it, right? That there's two sides, not two sides to every story, but like no matter how much in her head that she knows that she shouldn't be doing this because of, you know, like the impacts it has on her life and her family members, you know, you just seen that little sister found her on the floor. You could tell that it affected her. You could tell that she was devastated and obviously she was crying. But it just shows if you flipped it and thought about Rue, is that a name? Her personality, how hard drugs are. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, for somebody who doesn't take them and who's addicted to them, I can't speak for her. But clearly in her head, she's emotional, that she's like, she's devastated that she put her family in that position, but she can't stop. And do you know what I'm saying? And that, like, it must be so hard for somebody like that. And you can't even get in that person's mindset because you don't even know. Like, all I do is when I see something like this, I just think, mate, being addicted to something must be way worse than like a general Joe Blogs like me suspects it is, because no matter how much they try, people always fall back in, and it's really, really hard to get on the straight and narrow. That's why when somebody does, you got to praise them all the time, mate. You got to tell them you're doing well, you're doing well, you're doing well. Give them the confidence and give them, you know, like the motivation to keep doing that positive thing. Wait, have I missed something? Did she just take some estrogen then?
Where are you going?
I don't know, some party or something.
Be safe.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Good.
Love you.
I love it too.
Jules told me later what had happened.
It's got to be scary going to something like this, mate. Something you never met before. There you go. Of course you are. Yo, man, I hope that he don't do something to her.
She probably would have just been better off going to McKay's.
Cassie's a whore. Fact.
No, she's not.
Whether I like her or not is irrelevant. The fact is, she's a fucking whore through and through, bro.
The guy's mad
All right, look, I
disrespectful,
don't know
innit?
what she's done, guys, but I'm just saying, I think she's cool.
Yo, did you say you don't know what she's done?
No, I don't know.
Like, every time someone's shit gets leaked, whether it's J-Law or Leslie Jones, the whole world's like, well, if you don't want it out there, don't take the news in the first place. Nudes are the currency of love, so stop shaming us.
I can't even tell that that's her, man. It's her, bro.
I'm liking how this guy is not full on judging.
Advice? You fuck her like the horse she is.
It's obvious that Nate got in McKay's head.
Why do you keep staring at me?
All his mates have got videos of her.
Weird, was I?
No, you're being cute.
Always this way.
Kinda super embarrassing. Does it turn you off?
Not at all.
Okay, stop! Fuck McKay!
What did I do?
Why would you grab me like that? I couldn't breathe.
I don't know. I thought you liked that.
Why the fuck would I like that?
Cassie, I'm really sorry, okay? I'm sorry. You know I would never do anything to hurt you.
How old are you?
22.
He's well older, mate. Look at him.
I'm envious of your generation, you know. Go someplace where you're wanted for who you are, or you can stay in a town like this, end up like me. I hope you stay. Spit.
Just that scene was mad, mate. I did not expect it. Did you, mate? Literally, I didn't know. Like, I always think that was like pure graphical, but like, did it have any benefit to the scene? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if you look at so far, like, I'm not slagging it, but like, if you look at all of the nudity that we've had so far, has it been necessary? Like, we've had a couple of nipple drops, but like, it didn't impact the scene whatsoever. This guy's just got his full-on dick out, right? And it's like, okay, for us watching it, I was like, what the hell, mate? You know, like, I didn't expect that. But then, did it need to be there? Do you know what I mean? Like, I know that why it's there, because it gets people talking like us right now, and people who've never seen the show before. I could go out and say, fucking hell, mate, you've seen that show? We've got doing this and this and this. And someone's like, oh, I'll put it on and have a look. Word of mouth. That's the most... you cannot beat better advertisement than word of mouth, because word of mouth is appraisal. You know what I mean? You can have all the billboards in the world and everyone looks at it and thinks, that's shit. Yeah, but if you've got 50 people telling everybody that this show is sick, that 50 spread's going to get maybe 80 spreads. That will spread into another 20 people. And it just trickled, mate. Word of mouth is the most powerful form of advertising. And, well, I can see what they're doing with the show. It's interesting. I actually think this girl seems all right, that we've seen straight away. You know, I hope that she gets what she wants. She gets a move out at 25 with a friend, because... it's deep though. This show seems well deep so far. Oh, he's married.
And then?
That's mad.
The night got weird.
Oh, is she taking that drug that guy gave her? Yo, that transition was so sick.
Nate was fucking on one. And in turn, Maddie was fucking on one.
Get undressed, I wanna go swimming.
Oh, they're trying to make each other jealous, mate.
So hot.
I know.
Yeah, that guy's absolutely winning right now.
Fucking crazy.
No, I'm not. I'm just trying to get back at my really shitty ex-boyfriend. What if I told you that I wanted you to fuck me right here, right now?
And that's right about the time that Jules decided to ghost her hookup and bike over to McKay's.
What's your
She's
number?
gonna bang all them.
Higher than YouTube can count.
No, Kat wasn't a prude, but she was a virgin. She told Jules that a week into summer school, and when Kat saw her reaction.
Bitch, this isn't the 80s. You need to catch a dick.
If I were to pull my dick out right now, would you suck it?
Oh no, let me see it.
Why don't you take your top off?
Like right now, in front of these two.
Mate, this guy's gonna get his dick out in front of everyone. He's not asked.
You know what they say, right? Bad girls give the best head.
I was out back talking to Fezco when Jules arrived.
What's that, mate? You know what he just said, mate? Fat girls get the best head. I would have fucking headbutted him, mate. He said, yeah, there's the best head, mate. And absolutely smacked both of them, literally. Can't believe he's just trying to disrespect her like that in front of him and then trying to get something out of her as well. Literally would have nutted them all, mate. Literally. That was interesting. First of all, right, this show is obviously pure graphic. I'm expecting every episode to be hardcore nudity. which I think's decent actually, because I don't watch any shows like this, so it's obviously like it's well like shocking to me anyway, which I enjoy. You know, it puts me in new scenarios, new situations, try to understand new people and how they think. You know what I mean? Like, did they say that she was a virgin and she's been put in that situation? She's like, I wouldn't say panicking, but she's kind of fell into a little bit of the peer pressure there, where they're saying, "Bah, you won't take your top off," and she's like, "Well, fuck it then, I'll do it." Do you know what I mean? Like, just to try and get one up over them. But it's like, how far do you go? Do you know what I mean? You don't want to be peer pressured, especially with people like that, man. They're just there to just take advantage of her. They are, anyway. The advantage of the person that was in the pool with that other girl when she was saying she's trying to get back at her boyfriend, that's a different kind of advantage, mate. The guy's getting a big fat win out of it as well, even if he's being used, yeah? Kind of like Jim Levenstein, mate, off American Pie, when he spins around in his bed when she's not there in the morning, and he's like, I was used, and he's buzzing, you know, he's not even bothered because he lost his virginity. Do you know what I mean? It's different ways, but I hope that she comes out of this all right and don't feel bad. And I hope that, is it Jules? I like her so far, anyway. I'm interested with that one.
To be honest with you, your whole drug shit got me feeling kind of uneasy. It's just that I like you and I missed you. Seen a lot of people die. None like you. Drug shit, it's not the answer.
It was a couple months after my dad got diagnosed. I remember that night I was laying between my parents in bed. All of a sudden I couldn't breathe. And then when I got to the hospital, it gave me liquid Valium. When it hit me, I thought, this is it. This is the feeling I've been searching for my entire life. Panic attacks stayed, and I found a way to live.
Oh, that's mad, isn't it?
You a fucking trip, bro.
Yo, she's a stunner, isn't she? She's well beautiful.
Right now.
Yeah, man, me too.
Yeah, that's real classy, you fucking whore.
Suck my dick.
Who are you? Friend of a friend of whose? Because you're not my fucking friend. Who the fuck are you friends with, Jules?
Just minding my own business. I'm not trying to start anything.
No, you're not. Nobody that looks like you is minding their own fucking business. Yo, is anybody here friends with Jules? Yo.
You wanna fucking hurt me? Oh, fucking kidding. What the fuck up? What the fuck is your problem? You have no fucking idea.
Yes, Jules, mate.
By the way, I'm Jules. I just moved here.
Yo, I would love to be your friend, mate. No joke.
Right. Just lost my virginity.
Oh, shit.
Are you fucking serious?
How would you like it?
It was nice. Yeah. Oh my god.
Are you okay?
Yeah, it's fine. Guess I knew that was gonna get violent and I didn't want a fucking broken cheekbone or some shit.
I'm Rue.
I'm Jules.
Can I come with you?
Yeah, mate. I'm liking this, Jules. Her arm's just fucking bleeding. Today's just tripping as well, mate. She can't ride her own bike, so she's on someone else's. Oh, yeah, she's got to stay at someone's house, hasn't she? Because she told them she's staying out. Oh, mate, it looks bad at first. It looked like only a little scratch. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yo, his dad just slept with her, mate.
I've got an idea. Wanna get high?
Of course she is. Alright, let's be honest. That was a fucking good pilot. Considering, yeah, that I didn't know anything about any of these characters going into this first episode. Didn't know the story, don't know what's going on, don't know who's who or anything. I've come out of this really invested, mate. Literally, it's hooked me. It's like cast its fucking rod, mate, and I'm that fish latching onto the bait because I want to watch the next episode, even though it's so late here, mate. It's like literally 1. I've got work in the morning, but I'm excited. Honestly, that was a good episode. I'm 100% watching the rest of this season, and the fact is, yeah, obviously I expect pilots to usually be the best, one of the better episodes of the season because that's what they need to do to get picked up to move on. But it's always second season, mate, that always hits a ground because after the pilot season, it's when, well, usually pilot seasons where they're trying to keep it, you know, how would you say it, like, don't try and push the boundaries too much. You try and keep it friendly and okay and just try and keep everything all singing, all dancing so that it get renewed. This one, boom, mate. Nudity all over the place. You know, you had like porn being shown, guy just full on naked putting a condom on. You know, you've got like nipples all over, people sleeping, drugs and everything. I'm loving it. Didn't expect that coming into it, not going to lie. And, you know, my only impression, say, of Zendaya previously of coming into this was obviously Disney and Spider-Man, MJ. So I did not expect this would be something that she was doing. But looks well good. Actually does look well good, and I'm really excited. Currently, if I'm going off, let's be honest, like, let's pick some characters. So my favourite is that Isabel right now. My person that I dislike the most is that Nate. Obviously, Zendaya is probably the main character, and we'll progress going down the line. But, you know, I thought that was very, very good anyway, especially for a pilot. I thought it was pretty sick. Okay, and that's going to wrap up episode 1 of Euphoria. Hopefully, guys did enjoy it. It's definitely not what I expected, but I am 100% loving it, mate. What a mad twist it was for me anyway, coming into this. I didn't know what to expect, and this is absolutely madness, isn't it? It seems really deep, actually. I feel like the more we go into it, the more deep it's going to get, and, you know, it's exciting to watch all these different personalities and obviously see how different people obviously live their lives and experiences that I've never found myself in at all and don't even understand, and it's interesting to get other people's sides of it. Like I was saying there when we were speaking about Rue, her family's found her like pretty much dead and gone on the floor. She's having an overdose, she's going through it all, and she knows that it's devastating and it impacts him so much, and you could tell it hurts her as well inside. She's crying, but what's she doing? She's obviously crying at the same time she's cheating on a drugs test so that she can go out, take all these madness drugs, mate, take lines of cocaine, take MDMA, whatever it is, mate, because it's an addiction. And I don't know how you could help somebody with addiction. I don't know how it affects them, but I'm interested to see, obviously, people progress through these storylines. I think it's well interesting. Like I said, my favourite character in this episode 1 was Jules, and you know, she was in a bedroom, pretty sure that she's taken some estrogen. I'm thinking that she's a trans woman, which is going to be really interesting, because I thought Nate was about to expose that in the kitchen when everybody was there, when he come over to her and he was like, I know what you are. And, you know, she's... I said, yeah, I'm Jules. Do you know what I mean? But I thought that he was going to say that she was transgender. And let's be honest, yeah, let's call a spade a spade. She is 100% passable. Like, if I'd ever watched this show and just seen a picture of her, I would think that she's 100% born female. So she's done a fantastic job in her transition, and you know, well done to her for, you know, coming on and obviously doing shows like this and just elevating, showing what people can achieve just being who they are. So it's going to be exciting to see her storyline, how we progress in her friendship with Zendaya, Rue, whatever you want to say it. You know, I'm excited for everybody. You know, like, I'm all for character progressions as well. You know, there's been plenty of shows that I've started and have absolutely hated someone in the first few episodes, and then as we got into the latter stages, they've changed my mind because I've understood more their personality and the way of life and why they are who they are, you know, like the family background. You know, we've seen this Nate, he's a proper arsehole so far in this episode 1, in my opinion, but we've seen it. Look at him, mate. His dad's cheating on his mum, sleeping with Jules, and maybe he's a bad dad. Maybe it affects this guy. Maybe that's why he's out. He's always trying to be like the big guy. He's trying to push his personality and everybody else because he feels so, like, I don't know, suppressed and secluded and just embarrassed at home. Who knows, mate? Like I said, it's interesting when it's eye-opening into different personalities and lifestyles that you've not even been exposed to in real life. So I'm well excited for this show, honestly. It's been a fantastic recommendation. What a great first episode. Can't wait to obviously watch the next one. And yeah, I'm just excited to move on to episode 2. So thanks so much, everybody, for supporting today's episode. Like I said, well graphic. If you guys want to see it all, then just check the description below because it will be on the Patreon, the full episodes. Like I said, every single time that one is aired on the YouTube channel, it's free onto the Patreon. So go over there, please smash the like and support that as well. Thanks so much, everybody, and I will catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.